Hi, love. Welcome to episode 5 of the Wild Feminine Way podcast. I'm so fucking excited because today we are talking about stepping into your feminine energy and business. And this is a specific episode for entrepreneurs. This is for women who are starting in business, want to start a business, want to start over, or want a fresh start in business. And also want to break up with all the fucking goddamn rules in business, whether those are industry rules, self-imposed rules, societal rules, and tap into your unique psychic abilities and gifts and heart. So if that sounds like you, keep listening because we're going to do a chat and I have something super exciting to share with you that I've been creating behind the scenes as I've been on like a little bit of a social media break. I'm going to try to do the tag everyone or at everyone or whatever I'm trying to say. All right, here we go. We're live. Just making sure we're live. And yeah, this may be a little bit shorter of a podcast episode. I'm pretty tired today. Why won't it let me tag at everybody? Here we go. Yeah, I've been doing some new workouts, so feeling a little bit sleepy, but I'm so excited to be here. Okay, I was just making sure that here we go. All right, was making sure we're recording and that I tagged everyone in the Facebook group. And if you ever, by the way, want to be a part of the, oh my god, I can't talk today. If you want to be on the live recordings, please feel free to join my Facebook free group, Divine Feminine Rising. All right, without further ado, let's dive in. So I'm so fucking excited to announce this new program, like I said, that I've been working on, which I will talk about at the end. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It's going to be like all the magic, all the intuition, and so many other things. It's like what my heart has been really wanting to do for a long time. And retreats is also going to be part of it. And it's for spiritual entrepreneurs. So yeah, so basically I just got through one of the biggest deaths and rebirths. I'm looking over here at my notes just to make sure that I'm not missing stuff. I'm also going to take my shoes off real quick. I'm in my yoga clothes and I went outside to sit in the grass. So I have my shoes on still. So get comfy, grab a tea or a wine or a kombucha or coffee or whatever the fuck you drink. Let's just take a moment to actually land in together because I'm like so excited. I feel like my energy is like way up here. So just close your eyes really quick. Hand over your heart, hand over your belly. Actually over your womb. Put it over your womb because that's where mine is. Taking a deep breath in. Oh, let it out, let it go, let it flow. Let's do it a couple more times, actually. I won't do the whole ceremonial setup on every podcast because that's mostly for my membership and my other spaces, but I'm feeling guided to do it today. Taking another deep breath in. Let it out, move, sound. Okay, one last breath in. And let it out, let it go, let it flow. And I'm seeing this beautiful visual. This came through in my membership call last week, I think it was. We did a goddess circle for tapping into your sensual feminine energy. And all these amazing goddesses were surrounding us, supporting us. I'm getting chills everywhere. And I'm just seeing this beautiful like pink and red energy. Today is Venus Day. I feel like I always do the podcast on Venus Day, so it makes sense. So just feel this beautiful love of all these loving, supportive goddesses. Feel this beautiful pink and red energy they're sending to you, filling you up with self-love, filling you up with love for the planet, filling you up with love for your life, filling you up with the knowing that everything you want is on the other side of this door is what I'm seeing. I'm getting channeled messages. You have to step through the threshold. I don't really remember what that word means, but they're saying you have to step through the threshold. You have to overcome your fears. You have to let go of the old. it doesn't fucking work anymore. It's time to try something different and do something different and be something different. And this is so tied in with what we're talking about today. I fucking love it. And just like feel this sense of relief wash over you. I know so many of us have been being tested. We've been through lots of challenges. We've been through lots of deaths and rebirths. Some of us have been in the void, fucking lost, confused, wondering what's next. Like you're not your old self anymore and you know you can't go back, but like you kind of want to go back a little bit. Like definitely how I've been feeling, but I feel like I had this quantum leap this week, and it's so interesting because when I was channeling, I think on Monday, my guides told me that my quantum leap was 11/18 through 11/21, and yesterday was the 21st, and I expected all of these other things to happen than what actually happened, but like I did fucking quantum leap because I had like the biggest mindset fucking breakthrough ever last night, and many different areas of life actually. It kind of happened throughout the day, and it's really been happening for me throughout the last couple of weeks, which is why I've been offline a lot more. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. Just, that's what I've been breaking through, like the channel message I got for you all, like that's what I've been doing. And it's like I'm on the other side now through the door, so I'm here giving you my hand and being like, come on, love, let's go. Let's go. We fucking got this. I know I know stepping into the new and letting go of the old can be scary as fuck. But that is where the magic happens. That is where the magic happens. I'm just making sure I'm still alive. All right. So yeah, last week, I'm not even gonna look at my notes anymore. I'm just gonna free flow. But there was a couple things I didn't want to miss. If I somehow forget to talk about the new program on this, please let me know. So I will leave my notes up so that I remember to do that actually. Okay. So yeah, I have been in business almost 13 years, and I have been stepping into this new paradigm of being in my feminine energy. And of course, when we're in our feminine, in general, we have to have both the balance of the masculine and the feminine. We can't just be one or the other all the time. And for so many years in business and life, I was in the wounded masculine hustle energy. And I talk about this all the time here. It's probably not the first time you've heard me talk about this. Excuse me, unless you're brand new here. And if you are, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Reach out and tell me hi, because I love talking to you guys. Oh my God, excuse me. Okay, my incense is on. So I was in that energy for so many years. And I would say, if I'm ever looking up, by the way, I'm just thinking, I would say like 2019. Well, okay. I was going to say 2019 is when I really started to, in 2020, be like, I have got to embody this being in my feminine energy more, because I had burnt myself out in business so many fucking times, and I had achieved lots of financial success in business for years. But I kept burning myself out because I was like under the belief you had to work harder to make money. Like when I got my first business to 6 figures in 2015, it was by putting in massive amounts of effort at the end of 2014 after going to Tony Robbins' conference and walking on fire. But I really feel like when I lived in Hawaii the first time in 2016 was when I really started seeing, oh my God, I forgot about this. I'm so glad this is coming through. When I lived in Hawaii in 2016, it was when I was making the most money ever in my business. Like I was making 6 figures, and I never quite got to multiple 6 figures, but I was really close when I was in Hawaii. Like I think I had like a $17,000 month once. And then and there was when I just started like being more and flowing more and letting go of all of the like rigid structures and control and hustle. And honestly, living in Hawaii kind of forces you to do that. Like if you've ever been to Hawaii, you'll know this, like it has this whole energy and magic just of the islands. And it's like, I swear I'm getting chills everywhere. Like there's like the volcano goddess. Oh my God, it's Kali, isn't it? Kali's been following me around for years. Or I'm sorry, it's Pele, I think. That's the volcanic goddess out in Hawaii. But like Hawaii just forces you through these life lessons. And in 2016, like I was saying, that was when I really started being more and spending time in nature more. Like I lived right across the street from the beach, and I would go watch the sunrise every morning, almost every morning. And that was when my spiritual path started, was in 2016. And I started like learning all these cool things about crystals and healing and all of this stuff. And like I said, that was when my business was the most abundant. Like I almost got to multiple six figures. And then I saw that Erin popped on live. Hi, beautiful Erin. Yeah, so everything I was saying about building that six-figure business, my prior business, not the business I have now, that all came crumbling down. Like, I would say 2018, 2019, it didn't completely crumble down. Honestly, I still make residual income from it, which is about to end in January because they're taking away the whole opportunity thing. It was part of a network marketing business. And yeah, like I just started making less money, but 2017 was when I realized I wanted to have my own business. I wanted to create online courses. And so Beachbody was the company that I was part of as a health and fitness coach. And I actually, like when people join my challenge groups, I created a course on manifestation and one on self-love. It was like a mini small course they would get as a gift for joining my challenge group, is what they were called, the fitness groups. So yeah, in 2017, I started realizing I wanted to have my own business and do my courses and coaching, like I said, but I didn't like follow through with that call until 2019. And I just remember, this is when I lived in Santa Monica in 2018. I cried so many mornings because it was like my income wasn't what it used to be. I was like trying to have to find other ways to supplement my income just to be able to pay bills. But I was still trying to force myself to stay in that business, even though my heart wasn't in it anymore, because I used to have eating disorders. And when I finally started doing intuitive eating and kind of doing my own thing with exercise, that's when I really started to, like, I healed eating disorders. Like I haven't had an eating disorder since 2018. So my values, I guess, just started to change, and I was still trying to force myself to stay in this box. And there's a point to this story. So like it's that business started not doing as well and things started crumbling down. And that's how it works, is when we're doing things that aren't aligned, aren't authentic with our soul, with our purpose, with our heart, things will crumble down. And that's when we have our Kali moment, when Kali comes in and fucking destructs, if that's a word, destroys, I think is what I'm looking for, everything that is not aligned. And I've gone through that even with, like, I launched this business, my spiritual coaching business, in 2019, teaching about manifestation and doing all these different things. And even that I built on a foundation that was similar to like the hustle of building my network marketing business. So then I had like a 2 to 3 void period while I was in my hometown trying to actually figure out what the fuck I wanted to do in business. So this is just kind of a story of like what I've been through in business. And when you don't listen, like I said, like you will have these moments where you're stripped bare, sometimes financially, which I've been through multiple times, going through a little bit of that at the moment as well. And it's not meant, when we have these like stripped bare moments, these tower moments, it's not meant to hurt us, punish us, anything. It's actually just God, goddesses, universe, angels, whatever you believe in, trying to align you with your soul and with your heart. And to me, that is like one of the biggest parts about being in your feminine energy and really taking like aligned action instead of taking like manic manifesting actions, the hustle, like I did for so many years, of things you think you should do or you're supposed to do, or again, like I said at the beginning, like self-imposed rules and societal rules, or even like, when I say industry rules, I mean like the online entrepreneur industry, online coaching industry. So yeah, like last week, oh my God, I'm like, there's been so many fucking astrological events. I don't even remember what happened when, but basically I think it was like the 11/11 portal, and I attended this like healing event, and then I did cacao a million times, and then it was the full moon that was a super moon, and I kept having so many breakthroughs, and I meant to say breakdowns. I had so many breakdowns over and over and over because I just kept getting downloads and realizing a lot of the stuff I'm doing in my business right now as I'm rebuilding, I didn't even realize it, but I was like doing some of the things in the way that I used to with like selling and social media stuff. That was stuff that I thought that I was supposed to do and not what my soul actually wanted me to do. And then the goddess Hecate, I talked about this in membership last week. Like, she's been following me around, giving me messages. And one day she's just like, don't do what you think you have to do. Just do what you actually want to do. And yeah, so all these breakdowns led to these huge breakthroughs of changes I realized I needed to make to foundational things in my business as I'm rebuilding, like I said. And it felt so fucking scary and terrifying, but I was like, I fucking know that this old way does not work anymore. And if it is still working for you, I hate to say it, but the old ways of being and doing business and money is all restructuring, and a lot of shit is going to crumble down that is not aligned. Stuff is going to rearrange. And we have to be okay with that. And it's, again, not to punish us. It's not to punish us. It's to redirect us and align us with what we're actually meant to be doing. Let me know if you're on live. I've seen a couple more people jump on. Hello, Jules. And if you're on the replay, please say hi in the comments as well, wherever you're listening to this at. So, yeah. And it was so fucking terrifying to have these epiphanies, because I'm like, oh my God, I felt like I was finally in like a good space where like I felt like I had, what's the word? My foundations, my structures. There's like a word that I'm trying to think of, but I can't think of what it is. And then it just felt destabilizing when I had all these epiphanies, like, oh my God, all these things that I felt like I finally had a good flow. I think that was the word I was looking for, with my foundations, with my structures and my business. I've got to make all these changes now. And it just felt so fucking destabilizing. I was like freaking the fuck out for like 3 or 4 days. And it's like, I know a lot of these things that I've been doing don't even necessarily work a lot of the time anyway, but because it's how I've been doing things for almost 13 years in business, it's scary to let go. But I just fucking let go. And I was like, I'm not posting right now. I'm pouring into myself. I'm really sitting with all these messages I'm getting, because I think this is what came through at the beginning when I was channeling a message. Like, you have to move past the threshold, or whatever word it was my guides used. Let's Google right now. What does threshold mean? Because I don't know. Threshold. I feel like I know what it is, but I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Oh, interesting. A threshold is a strip of wood, metal, or stone forming the bottom of a doorway and crossed in entering a house or room. And then it also says the magnitude or intensity that must be exceeded for a certain reaction, phenomenon, result, or condition to occur or to be manifested. Okay, so that's confusing to my brain, but essentially you have to get yourself over the hump. We're going to use the word hump because that's a word that's in my vocabulary. My guides sometimes use all these like fancy words, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means. You have to push yourself over that, because if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same result. And if you keep taking, this is a message that's coming through, it came through in membership last week. If you keep taking like super logical actions, that is very loud outside, you're going to get super fucking logical, basic results. And hang on, this is gonna be loud. I'm shutting my window in front of me. It's still pretty loud, the noise outside. But yeah, it can be very scary also when you're in a financial situation where you're feeling like you need more stability and you need more resources to try something new and to do something new. But again, we just have to have faith. Like, it's about having faith. So I actually feel like pretty complete on that note, because there's so much more to say on this topic. And that's a perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about, this new program that I channeled, downloaded during my break. the last week and a half or so, because I had been working on all these things and creating all these things and putting all these things out there. And then my guides were basically just like, keep your membership. We love the membership, but like throw out all the other stuff. And I'm basically like reformatting it to where all of my offerings are either my monthly membership, Wild Feminine Way membership, self-paced courses, and then one-on-ones occasionally. But what I'm about to tell you right now. So, there's a comment that came in. Proud of you for coming to your epiphanies and realizations. Thank you, beautiful friend. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, so this is what the fuck is up, y'all. This is what the fuck is up. I never say y'all that often, even though I'm from the South. I forget that I'm from the South a lot of the times. Okay, so I have a new program that is being released and starts on December 1st for, like I said at the beginning of this, women who are either starting their business or want to start over or want a fresh start. This is for the spiritual entrepreneurs, the women who are tired of fucking following all the goddamn rules of social media and selling and all this stuff, tired of the hustle energy and ready for a new way. The new paradigm is here. Like I said, we have got to step into something new. So I don't even remember what I called this program. It's on my website. What did I call it? I think I called it the Divine Feminine Business. So this is a 3-month group coaching program. You can also add one-on-ones. There's 2 different options to either just join the group coaching calls, or you can add on the one-on-ones. There's going to be an online retreat as part of it. There is going to be a spring equinox retreat at the end of it, which is like still in process. Those are like, the online retreat is included, but the spring equinox retreat is also an add-on. And I'm basically going to break down for you all the different pillars of what I've been learning and changing in my business as I didn't even say this earlier, but last year was when I basically like started the process of starting over in my business now and making all these changes. And I literally started from scratch. Like I deleted everything that I created for the first 2 years of my business, which was like 20 online courses, and just started creating fresh. And like what I teach now is mostly around the feminine energy, and every single program, whether it's business, manifestation, whatever the fuck I'm talking about, it's centered around the feminine energy, because that is for me what has changed my life, what has healed everything for me. Like I have so many posts out there where you can hear me talk about my story of how being in my feminine energy has changed everything for me. I think I in fact put one up a couple weeks ago. It's a picture of me and my cute adorable cat. You can read that. But it is also, like I was saying, the new paradigm. This is what the world is shifting into. Is it Pluto that went from in Capricorn to Aquarius? I think it was this week. And this is part of that new paradigm. Like I keep saying, like the old fucking shit is falling away, and we can't do shit the old way anymore. So this is a 3-month program, because I want us to not wait till the new year to start. I want us to be prepared and ready starting December 1st, like I said. And we'll be together for 3 months. Sorry, my thoughts and words are all over the place. We'll have 2 group Zoom calls a month where I'm teaching different topics. Let me see if I have that pulled up here on the notes. And yeah, like I said, there is an option to do just the group part. You can also add on the one-on-one. There's the retreat option at the end that's an add-on. Oh, and this is like a beta version of a mastermind that I'm going to launch in 2025 that will also include retreats. So this is like the mini version of it. Mini as in small. And I keep losing my train of thought. My brain is so sleepy. Hang on, let me scroll. Was there something else? I'm looking at all the details of what I put in for this program. Okay, so the main topics I'll be talking about, and if you have any questions, I will link the link for this program on my website below, or you can reach out to me, because I'm like, my brain is so tired right now. So I'm about to wrap this up, but these are the different pillars I'll be teaching. Letting go of all the fucking rules and claiming your power, intuition and channeling magic, using your heart as a compass, energy management and embodiment, speaking your goddamn truth and authenticity, and then tapping into your feminine sensual side. So there's 6 different pillars. We're together 3 months. So we'll discuss 2 pillars a month. We'll have the 2 group calls on Zoom a month. And then if you decide to do the one-on-one option and it comes with one-on-one a month, you can add more on if you want to. Let's see. I was going to limit it to 10 spots, but since it's a group coaching program, there's not really a limit. I will have limits on the one-on-ones. So yeah, that's what it is. This is what I was going to say. The feminine energy is what will heal our business, money, and the planet. And with everything that's happening astrologically and around the world right now, well, more so around the world, like, we need, as light workers and spiritual entrepreneurs, we need to step up. We need to claim our fucking power. We need to let go of all the old and step into this new feminine paradigm, because the world needs us now more than ever. And it's time to stop playing it fucking small. And this was a message for me too, because I was like, who am I to teach this? Who am I? I've been through so much shit. But it's like, I've been through all this shit, so I can tell you all the shit to do and not to do over the last almost 13 years in business. And if I can go from the crazy hustle, fucking burn out over and over for years bullshit to where I am now, like, that is like the perfect story for me to be able to tell you how to get through all of that and to not do that and to step into the new. So yeah, we start 12/1. There's an early bird bonus. I will leave the link for all of that in the comments below. And then, like I said, everything else basically is in self-paced course format. We also have my monthly membership, The Wild Feminine Way, which is not necessarily just for entrepreneurs, although we talk about stuff that will help in your business, but it's for anybody really. And it's all about tapping into your feminine energy, manifestation, and healing. And the cost on that right now is $77 a month. Or you can pay bi-weekly, but the cost will be increasing on December 1st to $111 a month. So if you sign up before December 1st, you essentially secure the pricing, like the founding member pricing of $77 a month. And it will be that way for life. And you won't have to pay the $111 unless you join after December 1st. And our next call for membership is coming up on Monday. You can read all of that info on my website too. I'll also link that up for that program below. So I'm going to hang this up because clearly I'm struggling to communicate now because my brain needs some sleep and I think I need to eat more food. So that is what I have for you today, my loves. This was more of like a let's talk podcast. Let's share. Like, I feel like all of my podcasts before have been like readings and more channeling. But yeah, this is what I felt was needed. And I would love to have you. If you feel the call, if you're having fears or hesitations, I totally understand. Reach out if you need to talk about them. And also just know that your next level exists when you push through those fears and hesitations, not even necessarily to work with me if you don't feel the call, but in general. So yeah, it's time to fuck shit up. It's time for our next fucking level. For you to have the business that your heart desires, that fills your heart and your soul up so much, that makes you so excited, where you get paid for doing what you love doing and you get to change the world all at the same time. And we get to do it together, which is my favorite thing ever. I fucking love community. And I can't wait to do the in-person retreats. Oh my God, I had a dream 2 nights ago about someone that I knew that owned this crystal store / meditation center when I lived in LA. Her place was in Venice Beach. And I don't want to share it yet because I'm like, it is in like the beginning stages, but we've been talking about me potentially hosting a retreat where she's located now because she's no longer in LA. Oh my God. And I don't know if that will be the one that's upcoming for spring or if I'll do that one here in San Diego, but wherever the fuck it is, it's going to be magical as fuck. And like literally, I have been wanting to, I hosted my first retreat last year and I was going to start hosting retreats in 2020 when I lived in Hawaii, started planning it, and then we went into lockdown. So that was also like a part of why I was so confused in business for like 2 to 3 years, because I knew that like retreats was like my passion, my purpose, what I felt like I was fucking born to do. And I wanted to be in person with people more. And then COVID happened and like for like 2 or 3 years we couldn't meet up. So I'm glad to now be able to do that. And the point I was trying to make with that is like my soul has been trying to give me signals to like go this way, go this way. I've been wanting for like the last 3+ months to teach business again. I think it was when I actually got COVID right after my birthday in August, and was watching Shark Tank, like binging it because you really can't do that much when you're not feeling well with COVID. And I was like, oh my God, I am so obsessed with teaching women business. That was my favorite thing to do when I was in network marketing, because when you're in network marketing, the company I was with, I was a health coach, but I also taught people in my downline how to grow their own business. And that was like my favorite obsession in the world. So it's like my soul has been giving me all these dreams and nudges, like, Jess, host retreats, teach people business again. Like, you fucking got this. And like, when we're not aligning with what our soul wants, it can cause these feelings of depression, of frustration, of all these lower vibrational feelings. Not that they're bad. When I lower vibrational, I just mean they're not like the joy and the bliss, like up here on the vibrational scale of emotions. All right, I keep rambling. I'm going to hang this up now. I love you all so much. Let me see if there's any other comments. Gotta hop back to work. It was so great to see your bright, beautiful face, and I hope to chat soon, mighty woman. Thank you so much, beautiful jewels. And yeah, if you're listening to the replay of this, please reach out. Let me know how this landed with you. I know so many of us are going through this right now. And if you're being uprooted right now, if you're being stripped bare to the bone financially, in your business, in your career, in your life, with friends, with love, pretty much I've been going through all of those things. It's because your rebirth is right around the corner. On that note, thank you for being here for episode 5 of the Wild Feminine Way podcast. I love you so much, and I will see you later.